Hi, everybody. It's Diana with Joyful Transformations, jumping on to tell you why I chose doTerra essential oils. As you know, essential oils are all over the place. They seem almost faddish because when people started to see, wow, this really works. It can help replace a lot of other over-the-counter stuff. Um, so when they saw that, everybody went to jump on board and say, well, then I'm going to get in on this action. So you can find essential oils everywhere. You can find them at Walmart, $5 frankincense. But what goes along with that territory is that most of your essential oils out there, they say up to 95% are adulterated. That means they can have added fillers, synthetics, chemicals, even pesticides. And when you're concentrating them like essential oils are, the strong concentrated dose, that can actually do more harm than good. So I think I keep saying, do you know what's safe? How do you know? So there were a number of factors that led me to choosing doTerra. First, there was a doctor, it was actually doctor recommended. He had been wanting to treat his mom with essential oils and was looking all over for safe oils to use and was connecting with all of the top essential oil companies, asking them to give full disclosure for how they source their oils from beginning to end. And every single company refused to really connect with him except doTerra. So that is, I thought, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a researcher. He did his due diligence. So I kind of hung my hat on the work that he did. Since then, with my own experience, there are three key factors why I believe doTerra oils are safest and the most pure and potent, the best oils to use. First, a lot of your essential oil companies outsource their oils. They don't have quality control over them. They buy them from somebody else. Then they package them up and they put their name on it. I don't know, when you're outsourcing, anybody can say anything again. You see this all the time. So doTerra is different. They do not own most of their farms. What they do is they do what's called co-impact sourcing, where they go literally all over the world, especially a lot of their oils, most probably come from these very poor countries. So we go in there and we set up these partnerships with these people, paying them really, really good wages, helping them where needed. So if they need a medical clinic, we'll build a medical clinic. We'll dig wells. We'll build schools. There's micro loans. They really try to impact and help the people, which I love. There's an entire ministry called the Healing Hands. It's a humanitarian organization, but I love that it's not just about oils, it's not just about money. They've even said they're like a humanitarian organization in the guise of an essential oil company, and I love that. So where oils grow indigenously, they are the purest, the most potent. We hire the artisans they know exactly how to plant, how to care for their plants and their crops, exactly when to harvest them. We bring our distilleries right there so you don't lose. It's another thing, a lot of companies, they'll harvest things and then they ship them. Well, we won't do that. We'll harvest and process right there on the spot. So that's why you get the most pure, the most potent, because the lavender I'm going to grow in my backyard is not going to come close to the lavender that is grown in Provence, France. So you won't get the strong chemical constituency as you do where it grows indigenously. So that's one of the reasons we source right there where the plants grow. We don't have to plant our own farms. And then again, because we're sourcing it that way, we rarely run out of oils. Whereas when you own a farm, once that farm stuff is depleted, you're gonna have to wait until the next crop comes in. So that happens with a lot of other companies as they run out of supply. So I love how we source. I love how they care for the locals and make the world a better place. Um, doTerra actually started their own type of testing because testing is really important. Um, they won't put an organic name on it because technically they're beyond organic. their oils are so pure that the organic standards are different in every country. So it would just be way too complicated to put an organic stamp on that. But because of how they source and how they harvest and all that they do, their oils are actually beyond organic. And they came up with their own testing. It's called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, CPTG. And then they do third-party testing. They won't test their own oils. They send it out for multiple rounds of testing. If an entire batch is found to not meet the standards, they trash it. They don't they don't try to even use it because their standards are that high. So I trust their testing. I trust their sourcing and how they get their oils. And then the thing I also love is their transparency. They have a site, it's called Source to You. You can take any essential oil bottle and there's a code on it. You can go to that website and plug it in, and it will tell you exactly when it was sourced, where it was sourced, how it was sourced. They'll tell you everything about it. So there's full transparency. A lot of companies, I know people that have asked other companies, well, where did this oil come from? When was it sourced? They don't know. They can't answer that. But there's full disclosure and there's full transparency with doTERRA in this source to you. So those are some of the main reasons I choose doTERRA and I trust it. Again, you can do your research, and I am certainly never going to be one that's going to bash any other company. I love if people use other companies, then what we have in common is that we love essential oils. We love plant-based alternatives. So this is not research because again, depending where you get your oils, you could be doing more harm than good. So I hope you found this helpful in understanding why doTERRA is different. It's actually the leading essential oil company globally, and it's the leader in essential oils and in plant-based medicine. So if you have questions about anything, please connect with me. And until next time, have a great day.